Hey guys, it's Parish Tanner here with Ocala Car Audio, and I want to come to you today and talk to you about some of the new technology that's out there, some of the old technology that's out there, and some of the things we get asked about the most when people are trying to integrate their phone into their radio, or just simply replace their radio. You see, for the longest time, most people have understood the fact that you can't hold your cell phone, you can't play with your cell phone, you can't do that stuff while you're driving because it's going to distract you. And it may lead to an accident or having you miss something, and could lead to you getting hurt or someone else getting hurt. So Bluetooth technology has been a great way for you to take cell phone calls, transfer through your car stereo speakers for 10, 15, 20 years now. And as things have progressed, people are now playing their Pandora, Spotify, iTunes, or whatever way that you're listening to your music from your phone directly into your radio. Bluetooth's been a great way to do that. You see, it's got good bandwidth from here to here that allows you to play the audio files and a little bit of text and maybe a quick image from here to here with the album art. But it really doesn't get graphics intense. That's because the bandwidth is too limited. We want to step up into something that gives you much wider bandwidth. And you see, what we do is we get into something now that does Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, because both those are designed to give you higher bandwidth. The one drawback with those is you got to plug them in. But the great thing is, to plug them in, you're now taking those controls off of your radio or off of your phone, put it into the radio, and you're keeping your cell phone charged at the same time. Now, for somebody that doesn't want to plug it in because you want to leave it in your pocket or you want to leave it in your purse so that you don't forget it in the car when you go inside, which I've done that more than once, it kind of sucks, especially on those rainy Florida afternoons. You don't want to run back out in the rain just to go get your car. So you can do what's called wireless Android Auto or wireless CarPlay. That's actually a newer radio that's going to have a Wi-Fi hub built into it, not necessarily to connect to the internet, but just to connect that phone to that radio without plugging it in and doing anything, but still giving you full bandwidth. Now, enough about that. Let me show you what I'm actually talking about. You see, this is one of the Volkswagen radios that actually has the Google or the mapping right on the screen, your music on the screen, and your Apple icons onto the left, along with your calendar right down here. That makes it really nice to integrate into. Now, when you scroll down, you can do quite a bit more with it that you can do, but that's like what we're talking about with your Apple Maps. Will let you dial in and go exactly where you want to go, or, hey Siri, take me here. This is how it's going to do it. You can also use Apple Maps or Google Maps, Waze, or some of the other mapping software if you prefer. I like Waze because it tells me where the things are on the side of the road, whether it be animals, police, or whatever. Your cell phone calls transfer here very, very easily, much better than it does on Bluetooth. And your messaging. Now, this is where it gets really cool as well. If my wife sends me a text message, I better answer it. But you know what? I don't want to touch my phone. I want to be safe. So my CarPlay enabled radio will let Siri read my text message to me and lets me respond vocally and send it to my wife, all without touching a single button. That's kind of cool. That's a lot safer and works well. Allows you to keep all your music well arranged and all of that as well. Keeps your calendar on here. Now, if we step over here into Android Auto, you're going to see a lot of the same things, but that's designed for the Android users. If you see, the user interface, or the GUI, the graphic user interface, is just a little bit different. You go through there, you still have your Google Assist, which is like their Siri. You have your navigation, communications, and entertainment. You can say, hey Google, and it'll do what you need to here. Play road trip playlist, as you see there. And so you can actually play your music on both of them just by speaking to it. You can navigate to it. You get all your stuff coming through it. So once again, I'm Parish Tanner with Ocala Car Audio. I want you to make sure that when you go to get a new radio and you want to integrate your phone into it, you do it the way that's going to work for your lifestyle in the best way possible. For some people, that's going to be an old school radio with just an auxiliary input. Some, it's going to be Bluetooth, and some, it's going to be Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. But if you come by the store at Ocala Car Audio, downtown at 12 South Pine, we're going to take the time. We're going to educate you, show you the differences, and let you decide what works best for you. And we do all that because here at Ocala Car Audio, we're going to treat you like family, just a little bit better.